Nirvighnan kuru me deva sarva karyeshu sarvada. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha. Guru Sakshat Parambrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Bhaje Bhavaroginam. Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Tadashiva Samarambham Shankara Acharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananamalayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakatav Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Bhyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunmanti Dimmi Stamaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramo Parishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam na vidussura suraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha Devaya tasmai namaha Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane namaha Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Tritiyodhyayaha Karma Yogaha Om Narayana Parom Vyaktat Andamam Vyakta Sambhavam Andasyantaspi me lokaha Saptadvipa cha medini. Let's stand sloka number 33 and then go to 34. 33 Padavibhaga is over, no? Can somebody confirm? Done, very good. Anybody let us stand 33 once and then go. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Sadrisham Cheshtate Swasyaha Prakriter Jnanavanapi Prakritim Yanti Bhutani Nigraha Kim Karishyati Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hearty welcome, Hartam Swagatam to the next session on Karma Yoga. And I've been repeating many number and any number of times that Bhagavad Gita is a systematic study. Okay. If you missed the previous class, please go and catch up on YouTube. Otherwise, you will not understand the flow. Point one. And there is a beautiful way Bhagavan teaches the Shastra, not necessarily by putting subsection, subheading. Right, Rajasagar, Suprabhatam, you shared today's meeting note. No. What is contained in that you will not get anywhere. You will not get even commentaries. How Bhagavan transitions from one subject within the same bigger picture of a particular part of Gita, which is Karma Yoga. How he goes to the next subject and what does he want to convey? The next portion and then proceeding further, how he's going to explain this Karma Yoga is what you have to understand. Because simply studying the sloka, knowing the meaning is okay, good. But you should know why the topic is coming. And so to some extent, all of you have downloaded the notes. Huh? Whoever has not got, please do it. Our team is doing a wonderful job of putting all the concepts, each one, there are different concepts, right? And so each area, each set of slokas are combined and then communicated as what is the concept we are trying to get from one portion of Gita in a particular chapter. And what is the advantage? Easy for you to quickly summarize and commit to memory what all is being told in a particular chapter, right? In a chapter, what are the key things that are communicated? What is being taught? You'll be able to easily digest. And then for details, you double click and go to the slokas. Then from the slokas to Padavibhaga Anvaya, go into detailed meanings. Then all the explanations supporting Vedic and Vedantic statements. That is the way to study the Bhagavad Gita Shastra for the beginner. Ravi-NG, Suprabhatam. This is for the beginner. For the slightly advanced students, you have to study Shankara Bhashyam. And you should be able to understand that in more depth. So that is how you study. Then only you master Gita Shastra. Because Gita Shastra, once you master, you will be able to apply it everywhere. What Madhu Harish, Suprabhatam. Even if you go to marriage, you can quote relevant Gita shlokas positively. No, you will not tell anything about Vedanta there. Wonderful shlokas in Gita which you can advise even people in any situation. So now, what is the subject matter? You see, up to shloka number 30, Bhagavan gave a summary of karma. Summary means what? To a fair extent, he has expanded on the introduction to karma yoga that he gave. Atmanathan, is there anything that you want me? You're sending me messages. Is there anything that needs my attention? You please put in the chat box. Others I get to know. What happened? Atmanathan, you are there? He's sending me some WhatsApp messages. So if you send me messages, I'll have to get distracted. So Bhagavan introduced Karma Yoga in the 2nd chapter and has expanded that in the 3rd chapter. And up to shloka number 30, Bhagavan gave a systematic approach to Karma Yoga, which you all have understood so far, right? If you have missed out anything, please go back to recording. So look at the notes. So in concluding Karma Yoga at shloka number 30, in 31 and 32, Bhagavan is giving a strong message. He is clearly imploring people to understand, learn, and start practicing Karma Yoga. Atmanathan, I'm just seeing you. Should I do something? You're sending me something in WhatsApp. Please don't do anything during the class. Thank you. Hari Om. Okay, otherwise I'll have to start looking at the message there. Okay, now I'm doing multiple things. That's the reason I need to know if there's any action on me. Okay, now Bhagavan gives a warning in shloka number 31 and 32, saying that you please go back and understand Karma Yoga properly and start following. And if you follow Karma Yoga, what is the benefit? Atmanan Chulupa, what is the benefit if you follow Karma Yoga? Bhagavan says, Muchyate tepi karma bhihi. Underline only that last padam. If you don't by heart the entire shloka, it is fine. You will be removed of all your karma bandham. If you karma bandham na full karma bogade. Ippasati karma bandham bogo. Purijada. So the karma bandha will go and your mind will become free. Many people tell me, sir, mind is always in tension, sir. So mind is in tension either because there is overwork, stressed out, anxiety, or mind is also got some expectation which is not met. Correct? What are the sources for stress? Should do root cause analysis. Inna Naveen Venkatarani, correct? Stress fish bone diagram. 6 Sigma analysis. What are the root cause for stress? If you go various ways, stress starts developing in the human mind. Bhagavan says you start following. And what is all the stress and tension? It is all in the mind. Karma bandham is in the mind, I told you. So if you follow Karma Yoga, you will get slowly, you'll start seeing the result here and now. I told you Vedanta, you will see the result here and now. All of you on camera, Balamurthy, Parvati, Amita, Rajan, camera on panunga. See, has anybody at least seen last 1-2 years learning Gita, slowly practicing, or able to observe that you are far more relaxed than earlier? Can anybody share in the chat box, please? That is a Gita teaching. If you are, Ravi-NG is saying yes, you see. So many people have told me no privately. Maybe I mean public also you can say. Okay, right? So slowly you understand, and that is why Jnanam Pratyaksha Satphalam. If Karma Yoga itself can give you practical results, then Jnana, what will Jnana do? Once you get Jnanam, you will not be sitting on the floor. Subaraman, good evening. You'll be floating in there always. And the mind light up. Mind body light up. So that is the beauty of Karma Yoga. But then he also warns, if you don't follow this Karma Yoga, if you find fault in all what I'm saying, then what will happen? You will neither get any benefit in this world or another world. Because if you don't follow Karma Yoga, what happens? you will not get entry to Jnana Yogam. Correct? People who failed in second PUC, will they get entry into MBBS or B degree? Ravi Puttajanan, good evening, Cholungo. If you fail in 10th standard, you cannot go to 11th standard. Similarly, if you fail in Karma Yoga, if you don't do Karma Yoga, you cannot go to Jnana Yoga. If you don't go to Jnana Yoga, you will not get moksham. If you don't get moksham, what will happen? You will continue samsara chakram. Na Vijay Raghavan si puri idilliya. Next, no formula correct ah parunga. அதனால என்ன சொல்றாரு பகவான்? கணேஷ் ராமமூர்த்தி ஸ்டாக்னென்ட்டா இங்கேயே இடிச்ச புளி இடிச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறது. இடிச்ச புளின்றமே அதே keep on hammering same thing without knowing that you'll be doing it same thing again and again. இந்த செக்கமாடுன்னு கேட்டிருக்கீங்களா? Lakshmi B. No, there is an ox that goes round and round and round and round. It is thinking it is going to different regions in the world. Rangan Mukund. You know what it is doing? It is coming to the same spot again and again after 5 minutes. Like that, we are thinking we are achieving so many things. What happened? Again, same thing. Ram Subbu. Supravatam. There is a wonderful, for Kannada people, Satish Ore, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಚನ ಇದೆ, ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಚಿತ್ತವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಗುಡಿಯ ಸುತ್ತಿದೊಡೆ ಫಲವೇನು, ಎತ್ತು ಗಾಣವನು ಹೊತ್ತುತ್ತಾ ನಿತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುತ್ತಿ ಬಂದಂತೆ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ ವಚನ is there. What it says, if you don't have bhakti to Bhagavan, simply going around temple, there will be no value. Have bhakti. Similarly, in life, if you don't apply karma, karma yoga, slowly understand who am I, why I am born, what is happening, what is Jagat, what is Jiva, what is Ishvara, and finally get moksham, you have to come back again and again going on this circle. You understand, na? That is how the process is. And then, so Bhagavan gave a warning. So then what happened? All very good people, sadhaks like in Brahmavidya, they said, okay, what should I do now? I want to now start practicing karma yoga. I want to become more pure, right? Karma yoga leads to purity, right? Then somebody from outside will come and say, you practice that vratam, this vratam, Venkatraman sir. You practice, no? Every day some vratam, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, talagir nillinga, muchaput, something all they'll say. Yes or no? Have you not heard so many people saying that? Take up this vratam, that vratam. Ram Subbu knows sir, Dayananda Swami very well. Irkara, class la irkara. I seen Dayananda Swami always gives a wonderful joke. 15 years back, Dayananda Swami was invited for Tamil lecture, specially near Madurai. Ram Subbu Vishesham ba, romba rare pesuvar. Dayananda Swami rarely speaks in Tamil. In that, he gave a 10-day lecture on the topic Irpadellam Iraivane. Everything that exists is Bhagavan. In his own character's wonderful style, he gave a wonderful lecture. Somebody gets a copy, you can just listen to it in his own Tamil. It's a very different Tamil he'll speak. In that, he gave a joke. You know what joke he gave, Chandrasekhar? The Tamil Nadu Vandanaka, every day was a vratam. Na Somavaramna Parameshwaran Somavara vratam. Na during Tuesday vanda Subramanya Swami vratam. Thursday vanda Guru vratam. வெள்ளிக்கிழமை வந்து அம்பாளுக்கு விரதம், சனிக்கிழமை தான் பெருமாளுக்கு விரதம். கரெக்டா? ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை சூரியனுக்கு விரதம். விரதம் இல்லாத ஒரே ஒரு நாள் புதன்கிழமை அப்படின்னாரு. Only Wednesday, he says carefully, people don't have any viradam. Why I am saying is that people are different viradam and so many things they keep on practicing. And viradam and vratas make you restrained. Put a lot of restraint. Yes or no? If you take up a viradam or a vow, you do a lot of restriction or not? Some people know who have the habit of eating onion garlic. Say, I won't eat onion garlic. Correct? Yes or no? Actually, daily is Shastra. Anyway, fine. But that day you will try to avoid. I will not eat some outside food. Some small restrictions you keep or not. Force restraint. Correct, Venkatraman. That is the way to get punyam, is what some people say. So Bhagavan is saying in shloka number 33, if you want to start the process of karma yoga, it starts with getting purity. Summary 33, 34, and 35 is the overall summary. Look at today's message. Can somebody post it again? Bhagavan is giving an overall solution how to move towards karma yoga. Guru Swami Krishna. Sir, I don't have time for reading all the 30 slokas, sir. Give me summary in 3 slokas. Bhagavan is giving in 3 slokas what is told in 30 slokas. Nah. Radhika madam, super Bhagavan. Summary cannot be longer than the actual subject. So 10% of the 30 is 3. So in 3 slokas, Bhagavan gives summary. So in 33, Bhagavan says, See, you can go on putting restraint, and do Vratam and Tapas and try to get Punyam and hopefully go into Karma Yoga. It will not take you beyond a point. It is good, but it will not take you beyond a point. It is like this. My Swamiji used to give an example. Suppose there is continuous inundation of water. River is overflowing. You just put a wall so that the water doesn't go into your town or city. What will happen? You tell me. Water is continuously pounding. One day what will happen? That wall, concrete wall, what you built will break. Very good, Vinod. The wall will break. Yes or no? Now, the same thing, if you make it like a dam, what does dam do? Dam also blocks the overflowing water, but creates channels through which the water is released for agriculture, for domestic consumption. Yes or no? So, you don't forcibly just shut. You give avenues for exploration. Are you getting the point? If your children are saying or doing something, for example, Ganesh Ramurthy, if you are, for example, your son is interested in, say, rock music and this dancing and all. So, example, you cannot keep on saying restraint, don't dance. He'll dance more. He'll go to some other, you have to channelize him. Oh, come, please learn Bharatanatyam. Learn Kuchipudi. Example, don't take the literally. Girls they like to dance. Those cinema part, let us learn Bharatanatyam. Channelize. Like Sahasra, interested in chanting, instead of learning some other film song, she's learned Bhagavad Gita. So nice. See, channelize. Are you getting the point? Are you enjoying chanting Sahasra? Enjoy chanting Bhagavad Gita? You see? Children know, they'll know, learn. Very good. So you channelize. People are interested in music, they sing some film songs, put them in Carnatic music. So channelize. So Bhagavan is saying in 33, first step, don't emphasize too much on restraint, learn channelizing, because even when you get knowledge, your nature will come in front of you and it will make you behave that way. Because Bhagavan is now going to give instructions of slowly transforming the individual. These are all pearls of wisdom from Gita. It is no longer just a message saying you do this, do that. He's going to give the in 3 slokas how you can transform yourself. It's a high-level message. The beauty of this, like this portion, because once you give high-level solution, we are not satisfied. We want detailed solution. In software engineering, who's in software? Bala Natarajan. First, you present high-level solution to customer. Based on that, they'll give you a proof of concept project. After that, you give detailed engineering, detailed solution, then you'll get more money, right? So like that, Bhagavan gives high-level solution first. Then Arjuna is not satisfied. He'll ask a question and Bhagavan gives a detailed explain. So let's go through all these things today. So understood sloka number 33. Bhagavan says, restraint will not take you far because your nature will overpower you. He's analyzing. He's analyzing the human mind. Is he frank or not? Devika, madam, correct? Correct. The more and more you try to close the eyes, more and more you try to see what is happening. Correct. Close your eyes and do meditation. Who is opening the eyes and Bhagavan? Yeah. Whatever we say you don't do, we will do that. Yes or no? Smile it off. It is part of our nature. Once you accept. See, Swamiji Omkaranda சொல்லுவாரு என்ன தமிழ் தெரிஞ்சவங்க கேளுங்க சிரி சிந்தின்னு சிரித்து கொண்டே சிந்திப்பா என்ன for சிந்தனை பண்றது ரொம்ப சீரியஸா இருக்க வேணாம். You smile about yourself and try to understand what is happening. So this is one thing. So definitely restraint will not take you forward. Why? That question is answered in sloka number 34. Why restraint will not help beyond a point is 34. Wonderful analysis. So 33 Padavivaga is done or not? I want to move fast today. I gave overview. 33 Padavivaga Anvaya is over or not? Okay, very good. Now 34 will chant. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Indriyasyendriyasyarthe. Sorry, Indriyasyendriyasyarthe Ragadvesham Vyavasthito Tayor Navashamagachet Tau Hyasya Paripanthino.
Should I start with Shri Bhagavan Uvacha?
Yeah, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Sri Bhagavan Uvacha इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्नवशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ.
Very good. Together. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Indriyasyendriyasyarthe Ragadveshau Vyavasthitau Tayor Navashamagachet Tau Hyasya Paripanthinau. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. See, Bhagavan is saying, any mode of restraint will not go beyond the point because your mind is already tuned to likes and dislikes. Yes or no? Today we are having a clear separation. I like this, I don't like this. Correct? Especially children are very clear. Nah, Raja Sagar, you know, you should enjoy. I don't want this. Don't bring this to me. They'll say, clear? Like that, all our mindset, or really all well set mind, it says that I like this, I dislike this. Shastra, you also have got likes and dislikes, right? So, likes and dislikes are bound to exist with respect to the object of every sense organ. Bhagavan is now dissecting the mind. The mind is not independent. Please understand. The mind is 90 or 95% driven by the sense organs. What are sense organs? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. Yes or no? What is the proof that we have got likes and dislikes? You know the best proof? For every product, there are 120 choices. Reaction. Look at the products available in the market. Now, Raja Sagar, correct? People, I don't use all this. That itself, what is that called? Somebody told 100 varieties. Likes and dislikes. They like this particular brand, they don't like, no? Like that for everything. And Swamiji sonar actually, from morning, Ganesh Namurthy, or toothpaste lane, the choice is there for you, yes or no? If you go on changing the choice every day, retirement, you know what to do, correct? So, you got likes and dislikes, and so manufacturers keep on, no? Keep on, same product, correct? Okay, now. So, likes and dislikes are bound, and your mind is codified. This I like, this I don't like. Because it is already there, you are not attacking the root cause. You are trying to be only restrained. How far will you go with restraint? So, he says the first thing is observe your mind. How much your mind is getting ensnared by the different sense objects, attacking the sense organs. Hari Panama, you're understanding? This is called Viveka Shakti. The Jnana Margam is a bit tough. You have to sit and analyze. Rama, okay, but Rama, you cannot win over all these things there. Bhagavan is going to give wonderfully systematic steps. Time bora denenge. Please understand. Are you getting the point? So Bhagavan is saying the first place you should look at is, why is my sense organ going and getting attracted to this, that? And sense organ is not only eyes, it is eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. All the 5 sense organs are by nature oriented towards their likes and dislikes. Bhagavan says one should not come under their control. I will say you first start observing. That Vradam irke, the Vradam irkerde basically to exercise some control. Yes or no? Radha Krishnan sir, correct? Why you are having Ekadasi Vradam? Correct? Neti Ekadasi. If people are forgotten, correct? Iniki Dwadasi, correct? Why do Ekadasi Vradam? Anni Varnalade, Nalige Chapala, in say we say in Kannada. No, the taste for the tongue you give up. And do be with Bhagavan. And do all this Rama, Allah, Jamala, Madhu, Solranga. So, don't get under their control, because they are the biggest enemies. Now Bhagavan is getting very serious. Enemy is not somewhere outside, some foreign country, somebody putting bomb is not the real enemy for a spiritual person. The spiritual person, the attraction and repulsion to different sense objects by the sense organs is the greatest enemy. Now in the class, are you able to appreciate this fact or not, Jagat Trivedi? This is not a true fact when you go and sit down and analyze. Something, I did something, I said something, I did something, ended up getting some problem. You will clearly say, na correct, Nah, you go and taste the bhaji. Now, Vani Megalai. Coimbatore bhaji nalla podrangala. You start eating 1, 2, 3. Na correcta, Rangarajan correcta. Coimbatore bhaji famous illiya. Parga eppadi solra paruga. Nah. So you keep on eating. Suddenly then you realize, appadi enna aachi. After that you cannot. I don't want to say what happens. Like that. I took a very small example like bhaji. You can extend to anything and everything. So Bhagavan says, beware. So first checkpoint is your own sense organs. And then Bhagavan is going to solution. Is not going to leave you high and dry. First understand this sloka, then we'll go to the next one. Clear? Huh? Warning. So where should you focus? If you want to do karma, become a good karma yogi, can somebody answer in the chat box? You don't need to go somewhere outside, some temple or somewhere. You have to focus on yourself. And each one is different, correct? Huh? Somebody will like YouTube, Rangarajan. Somebody will like Netflix. Somebody will like Amazon Prime. OTT, BTT. Correct? GV Kumar. Like that, you keep on chasing something and then get stuck with this. YouTube shorts, correct? Look at your sense organ. Is that what Bhagavan told? So Bhagavan says, summary once again. By nature, it is going towards a different sense objects over a period of time. By nature, you should be able to avoid going behind wrong things. Seturaman sir, puriyudha? Restraint, you can start with restraint, but it should culminate in natural behavior of not getting into those areas which are going to get you into trouble. Clear? Naturalization of addiction, that non-addiction, don't get addicted. How to do naturally, Bhagavan is going to say. So first he says, you got high-level picture, high-level diagram. What does Bhagavan say when he says, Padavivaga, how do you do it? Indriyasya arthe. See, indriyasya arthe. You can even further break. Indriyasya arthe ragadveshau. Vivachana. Grammar. Ragadveshau vyavasthitau. Tayoho na vasham agachet tau hi asya paripanthinau. Beautiful sloka. It's all by heart sloka. So, what is Bhagavan saying now? Look at Anmaya. Ragadveshau vyavasthitau arthe indriyasya na agachet tayoho vasham hi tau asya paripanthinau. Very clear. Bhagavan is very direct. Here it doesn't want to mince any words. Sudhakar, Kaushik, clear no? Sometimes you give direct message. Oh, you're all family. Very nice. Padmini and Sudhakar, very nice to see you. Good morning. Very nice. Okay. Now, meaning. Anmaya Kadachida. Somebody can acknowledge. Mamta Patil, you got the Anmaya Sikta Mige? Barkoli. Okay, very good. Ragadveshau. Likes and dislikes. Bhagavan is sitting at the root of the matter. Ragadveshau. Ragam means what? Likes. And Dvesham means what? Dislike. So, wonderful song is there. If you actually pray to Sri Ramachandra, you will actually lose Ragadvesha. One great singer is singing. Ragadvesha mukha suramari kelati mama hridaye. Nalla paattu irukku indha mari. So when you do, that great singer is saying, if you upadana and Rama, my Ragadvesha will go on. Inga Bhagavan is going to say how to get jnanam and remove Ragadvesham. So Ragadvesha, likes and dislikes, vyavasthitau, are bound to exist. Bhagavan are bound to exist where arthe. Artham naka, object for the sense organ. Write down. The word artham has got different meaning, different context. Artham means anything that is valuable is called artham. Anything got money value is called artham. What does Acharya say for artham in Bhajagovindam? Artham anartham bhavaya nityam. Takatakan manasla varno. Artham no word andra engala artham rukku shastrathil poi konduranam bete. Rangarajan. Puriyilla? Arthenaka with regard to the object. So likes and dislikes are bound to exist with regard to the object. For what? Indriyasya. You have to say 2 times for every sense organ. You didn't want to say 5 times. For all the sense, for every sense organ, likes and dislikes are bound to exist with respect to their sense object. Correct? Eyes will not like sound. Ears will not like bhaji. Tongue will not like perfume. You're getting my point? The beauty of our creation is each organ has got its area of attraction, repulsion. And everything goes into the mind. Kumarji, porma. Mind, 5 things will go and attack the mind, and then mind you don't know what to do. That is what is happening to us. Bhagavan is dissecting it beautifully. So it is existing. So Bhagavan is overall solution. Tayoho vasham na agachet. Na agachet. One should not come under tayoho vasham, their control. Very easy to say. Correct? Sir, you can say very easily, sir. You please come, sir. Every day so much tension is, we have to relax, sir. Every day tension, relax. Then I start switching on TV or mobile. Somebody put something, you see this, you click that, you go to that, keep on, goes on and on. Yes or no? Correct or not? Somebody told me this. They say they want to relax and open something, maybe something that is correct. If somebody comes and see this, then you don't click. So what happens? They should not control you. You should be able to control. So you should not come under their control. Why? Because Indrajal, very good. Raja Sagar, correct? Indrajal. So because they are his enemies. His basically sense organs. Their enemies. They are pulling it. Asya paripanthinau, because they are the enemies of what? The sense organs themselves. Please understand. The sense organs are like fools. Sahasra, please understand. The more and more they indulge in an object, the more and more they get de-energized. Do you know that? Do you all know that? The more and more you use your sense organ for some wrong things, the more and more they lose their vitality and energy. Yes or no? But what we do? We go on indulging. So they say the biggest enemy of a sense organ is those sense objects you take you in a different direction and make you commit a lot of mistakes and sins. Right? What we know only Bhagavan? By watching TV, you lose your eyes, correct? Yes or no? By eating, you become fat. Like that. Every organ has got some problem if you indulge in wrong thing. But the same eyes, if you read Shastram, you will get jnanam. The same actions, physical actions if you do for puja, japa, jnana and all those things, it will give you results. So please understand, where should you? That's why I said channelize. So far you understood? Clear eyes, all analysis? Restraint will not help. Restraint not help because there are sense organs are causing problem with the sense object. What should we do? You want solution? Na Sundar Mama, solution Mama. So Bhagavan gives solution in 35 and says, I given solution and he wants to escape. Bhagavan wants to escape. Let's see how he wants to escape. Sloka number 35, Sahasra. Sri Bhagavan uvacha Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha Paradharmat Swanushthitat Vadharme Nidhanam Shreyaha Paradharmo Bhayavaha.
Shri Bhagavan uvacha Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha Paradharmat Swanushthitat Swadharme Nidhanam Shreyaha Paradharmo Bhayavaha.
Very good. All of you, please, 5-star sloka, please underline and by heart this. This Swadharma will come at 3 places. Bhagavan is going to mention in Gita, is one of the important places going to talk about this. Sri Bhagavan uvacha Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha Paradharmat Swanushthitat Swadharme Nidhanam Shreyaha Paradharmo Bhayavaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. See, this sloka represents the summary of our Karma Kanda, our Shastras. Very powerful sloka. See, our sages have done an analysis of the human mind and they have come out with the solution of how to make sure over a period of time, the mind is naturalized to be on the right path. See, you are trying to push yourself, right? Because I'm all trying, all of us sadhaks, right? We slip a bit, we come back. Yes or no? Right or wrong? So, why do we not continuously follow the royal path? Is because we tend to deviate from the natural path that we are supposed to follow for different reasons. Satish avare artha agta idya? Namma manassu namage artha agalla. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಋಷಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಈ ತರ ಜೀವನ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಅಳವಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅದು ಉಚಿತವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. It's all about life management. How do you manage your life? Correct? Today, almost everybody is the same job. Raja Sagar, correct? Everybody either in software or in bank or in industry or something. Yes or no? There is no differentiation. But you think all of them have the same kind of mind? No, each one's mind is different. For the sake of money and what other things, we are all doing that. You do it. I'm not saying you should not do. Because unless you got earn money, I've got some home and eat properly, you will not sit Bhagavad Gita. Correct? You'll be running around even during this time to get money. You keep doing it. But you understand that whatever you are doing for earning money is there. It's a leave it there. Leave it there. For your own mind, what you should do. For roti, kapda, makan, go and earn money. Okay, fine. Na solrangle. Sir, daily varam poora kuppe kotta undirukku. Bhayanand vayithukku solrangle. Mari don't be negative. Enjoy. Do the job. But when you are focusing on your mind, because the solution to both 33 and 34, you follow Swadharma. Bhagavan is giving a very important topic is beginning. Swadharma is an important concept in Karma Yoga. Without knowing Swadharma, you can never be a Karma Yogi. Because later Bhagavan is going to say, Sve Sve Karmani Abhirataha Siddhim Bindati Manavaha. Whatever profession that your mind is naturally inclined, if you are able to connect it and do it properly, you will go to the next level. Are you getting the point? A person may be a businessman. No, for him, Swadharma is business. I'll explain. Okay, I'll explain, please. For a businessman, doing business Swadharma. For a person who is supposed to do puja, japa, dhyana, you are forcing business on the mind. It is not Swadharma. Are you getting the point? Okay. So, Bhagavan now gave an overall solution and says, let us see what he's going to say. He says, my dear Arjuna, and through Arjuna is addressing us, doing one's own duty, even though performed improperly. Underline the word. I'll tell what is Swadharma now. Today in the class, I'll explain that to you. Performed improperly also, if you do your own duty, your own ordained duty. Own duty means what? What is ordained by Shastras, the Vedas? It is better than doing another's duty. I'll give a classic example. I'll give you a lot of examples. I've been in the corporate world like nobody, so I'll give you examples of corporate world also. So, it's better than another's duty very well performed. If you do some other's duty, if you do it very well, okay, you're not going to get marks. You'll get marks in getting money in the corporate world. But when you come to your personal growth, punyam, and towards karma yoga and moksham, it is negative marks. If you give up Swadharma and follow some other Swadharma, it is a problem. And since, in this case, what is, at a high level, you know what is the duty of Arjuna? What is Arjuna's duty now in the battlefield? What is Arjuna's, what does Arjuna belong to? Is a warrior, Kshatriya. It's called Kshatriya in those days, correct? So Kshatriya is supposed to fight. So Bhagavan is saying, even if you die doing your duty as a soldier, what? In the war, it is better than going and taking sannyasam and trying to study Vedanta Shastram. Purjida? Enna sonna Arjuna? Please leave me, I want to run away. Don't forget Arjuna's solution. Arjuna thought by running away from battlefield, he'll find the next level. He'll move. No, he'll have spiritual maturity. No. Bhagavan says, your duty now is to fight. Even death in one's duty as a Kshatriya, supply the word, is better than doing another's duty, which is harmful. Doing another duty. Another duty means what? Taking some other duty is not harmful for that person, for your own mental growth. See, all this is actually addressing your mind. Please understand. See, our Dharma Shastram, our Moksha Shastram is not bothered about how much money you are earning, which position you are having, what car, what bungalow you are having. That is all your own, no? Whatever you can, you do. That is up to you. All our Vedas, Shastras are focusing on mind. You know why? You know why? You know what travels after death? Chetaraman sir. Do you know what travels after that? This body will travel, huh? His body will not travel. Sukshma Shariram, which is the mind. Soul odungamba. Soul shoe soul I know. Sukshma Shariram, which is the mind. The main ingredient travels is the mind. So, by addressing the mind, which is going to continuously take birth after birth after birth, Bhagavan is saying, focus on the growth of mind. The Jiva, the important component, mind. Where you go? The Shariram is nothing but an expression of your own mind. You desire to have this body and you got this body. Nobody gave this body, this people around you, the world, what you got is out of your own desire accumulated over previous janmas, you got it. So the focus is in the mind. So now the question was asked. Padmini asked the question, what is Swadharma? If you want to really understand Swadharma, you have to go back to heredity. You look at what kind of practices your forefathers have been doing. Clear? Huh? They will have see, your forefathers may not be as rich as you, correct? They have all crores of rupees and now car, bangla, they didn't have all that, correct? But they were having a particular lifestyle. Let me give you a small example. Suppose you belong to a very religious family. Every day morning, your parents, grandparents would have spent some time doing prayers, morning, afternoon, evening, yes or no? Correct? Whenever some real important function comes, they observe or not, yes or no? At home, at least, those days they used to wear traditional dress at home and also outside. But at least at home they wear traditional dress, yes or no? Correct or not? Your customs and traditions and way of life that has come from hereditary is your fundamental bedrock of your Swadharma. Please understand. You can ask me, sir, that all old style, sir. They all didn't know what, they all know software, they didn't know hardware, they didn't know computers, they didn't know the stock market was not there 100 years back. They don't know what is trading. We can say so many things. I know all these things, I'm telling you. That is separate. But the mind was tuned to a way of life which follows a particular path. Yes or no? I'll tell you, even in business people, because I know all the different communities, they have a particular approach to a religious life. Yes or no? Your religious life is your Swadharma. Write down what are the practices that you need to do to get purity of mind, which comes from religion, is Swadharma. Now, the beauty, I'll extend that to you. Now, Lakshmi Narasimhan, Parango, how the beautiful thing works. A particular set of people, because of the hereditary acquisition, are born intelligent. Now, Rangaraj Doctor Mahabhira Solva. உங்க தாத்தா கொள்ளு தாத்தா எல்லாம் பண்ண காயத்ரி மந்திரம் உனக்கு நல்லா புத்தியை கொடுத்துருத்துப்பான்னு ரமேஷ் வெங்கடேஷன். யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? இஃப் யுவர் கிராண்ட் ஃபாதர் பண்றாலே தெரியல. ஐ டோன்ட் நோ ஹவ் மெனி ஃபாதர்ஸ் டு காயத்ரி மந்திரம். சுதாகர் கௌஷிக், your grandfather, your great grandfather done thousands and thousands of Gayatri mantra every day, and that is there in their genes, is passed on to your genes. You cannot deny it. Am I right or wrong? Correct? Gayatri mantram paramparaya panna family la person will not be a fool. Avan pandrano illiyo na appa pannada tatta pannindanaka, you will be intelligent. Yes or no, Kumarji? Yes or no? Correct? Similarly, you go and see even other communities, maybe a warrior community or a trader community. They will be experts in their trade and they also have the right, very good. See, you don't understand. A person, before doing everyday business or trading, the person does puja. Do you know that? They got a tradition. They are more clear about what rules and regulations observe than other people. Correct? The tradition. So the tradition that comes down, all the practice, that means what? A set of activities to purify your mind. So I'll tell you from a modern perspective, what you do is separate your life. One for earning money, whatever bangla, car you want, you do that. Correct? Kumarji? You do it. Correct? When you come home, set apart. Now Lakshmi Puja on Diwali. Correct? Wow, very good. I'll wait. We'll come to that. Thank you. Okay. So that's the reason I'm doing something. I'll explain that to you. When you come home, please don't carry too much of work to your home. I also have been working from home. Let me tell you, I used to run business right from Australia to California. My customers are all over the world. Yes, father should be really able to manage everything well. Efficiency in the But the fact of the matter is, you should find quality time for your religious and spiritual practices. That period of time you shut off from all these business, that is everything. Yes or no? Now all work from home. That is the problem. You don't know what is work, what is dharma, what is religion, what is no. Some people said, sir, when I'm working from home, nalla advantage, sir. Madhyanam mande saapadalam, sir. Madhyanikam means in the afternoon you do Sandhyavandhanam. That's called Madhyanikam. The person says, but what is he doing? What you do earlier, separate from work, is put it into the work also now. Clear, understand? So that's all separate. But what I'm trying to say is, have a clear routine. That's why I started this schedule. Every day morning, some 10-15 minutes. Then after some time, no, before noon, some practices. Evening, some practice. Night. You start putting that into your system. Sudhakar, Kaushik, Punyada, Padmini, understood, no? Once you start doing it, I'll tell you, Kula Dharmam, correct. What all has been told, I'll give general practice. So, from our traditional practices, our mat, everybody, they have published books. What is that? Simple things you can do every day, day in and day out. And now, why? Why Bhagavan told Swadharma? Now the solution, why Bhagavan told this as a solution? When you start practicing this every day, Malati madam, what does it become? It becomes a habit. Correct? Naveen, nammala coffee kudichi palagitom, correct? Morning we wrote a coffee, edo panno, correct? Yes or no? Similarly, if you start practicing it, wherever you go, you will not leave it. Let me tell you, even in Tokyo, I have done Sandhyavandhanam. Okay, you will not do Sandhyavandhanam wherever you go. So, first thing is, it becomes a habit. What is the beauty of habit, Bharati Mohan? If you remove H, the bit remains. If you remove HA, bit remains. If you remove HAB, it remains. So, Bhagavan is giving the overall high-level solution. This should become a habit. And so, what is the beauty? Once you spend your time on Punya Karma, now write down what are the benefits. 1, 2, 3. Swadharma is all getting Punyam. And Swadharma is trying to understand what your mind will naturally get acquainted and connected and practice over a period of time. Now, immediately it will rebel because in the last 20, 30 years, because all mixture of all duties and everything, you got into so many things. For some time, there will be a lot of disturbance. You don't adjust. Every Friday, I'll say, study Lalita Sahasranamam. Time I'm not able to chant, you'll say, correct? Saturday, Vishnu Sahasranam Bandungo. Gita class attend Bandungo. I keep saying all these things. Initially, there will be some kind of repulsion. Yes or no? Sudhakar Koshi, correct? But then what you should do? This is where your self-confidence and your, earnest desire to get right will overpower the weakness in you. Let me sit down and chant. Right or wrong? That's Bhagavan solrare. Even if performed improperly, underline the word. If you sit down and study Sahasranam, you chant wrongly, it is not a problem. At that time, if you go and do something else which is not your ordained duty, you will, even though you may do very well. Suppose you are not a businessman, very business import, export, trade. People have told me they don't belong to the trading community. Started, no, the person made crores of rupees, Seshadri sir. Initially, it looked very nice. But the same person told me, in one particular shipment, huge shipment from America to Middle East, entire fortune was lost, gone. Person got deep into debt. You understand what I'm saying? It will be seemingly nice to earn no name, fame, position by doing some other duty. It's okay, but don't forget your ordained duties. Arun Nagaraj avare arthagta idiyala? Idu kashta. He has been in the defense forces. I've got a lot of relatives in defense forces. They'll say, sir, if you go to defense and all this is not possible, sir. Correct? Morning to night, you'll be in shoe, pant, shirt, gun, pistol. Correct? Yes or no? You may belong to a community supposed to do puja. What to do? Dilemma. Yes or no? Right or wrong? Captain Nagaraj. Correct? There is a way out for everything. I don't have time for all. I'll explain later. Okay, but please understand, you have to allocate some time. Do you think people in the army don't do puja? Please go to the front and see. They have to Shiva puja in a different way. It may not exactly the way we are doing. So please understand, one has to discover our ordained duty, and I will give the overall Swadharma in our classes. Come for the morning, Saturday, Sunday, India time. This Friday night, Saturday night, India, US time. Okay? Shekhadri sir, Saturday, Sunday morning, India, 7:30, 8:30. Slowly I'm developing the routine, which will not take more than 15-20 minutes in the morning and in the evening. Sometimes Saturday, Sunday, you do in the afternoon also. Na, tungarthu konjam pannunga. Na, tungade, thambi tungade. Smart. Somberi என்ற பெயர் வாங்காதே. பாட்டலாம் பாடுறானா இல்லையா? தூங்கறதுல பண்ணுங்க. Now we do that, then I'll see you, I'll tell you. You will see transformation within a few years. I don't know, magic will happen. You will see transformation. And then I'll tell you, once you start doing sadhana properly, then you'll say, let me learn this. Let me learn this japam, that japam, this dhyanam, this puja, this chanting. And I'm telling you, you will now find so much time for work and also this. How? Shekhadri sir, mind becomes very efficient. I'll tell you, what people take 2 hours, I can do in 2 minutes or sometimes even less than that. Because the mind is so sharp. And you will do it right the first time, every time. Management also, I'm telling you. Because you make mistakes, you go and do again and again and again. Waste time, become inefficient. I'm telling you, you spend time on the mind. It will give result both objectively and subjectively. You will grow in career, also grow individual in the mind. Mind becomes pure, and then you'll start understanding the value of life. Today, we don't know what is the value of life. We think life is all about earning, dining, singing, dancing, enjoying. Please understand, life is meant for much more than all these things. Ahara, nidra, bhayamaithunanam, Rajasagar, samanyametat pashubhir naranam. Buddhirrit tesham adhiko visheshaha buddhya vihinah pashubhis samanaha. Some people use the buddhi dharmaha, both are fine. Understand? It is not just for eating, sleeping, drinking, procreating. You are born. You are born for the highest goal in life, which is to get eternal happiness. Giridhar, understanding? That means what? Put it simply, don't just live a life, a vegetable life, only for the physical body and the sense organs. If you don't do sadharma, what is happening? You are living a life only for sensual pleasures, and only by putting some amount of routine, you can hope to be on the right path. You're all doing. Most of you are doing. I'm not saying you're not doing. Now you will be doing it. Now what you should do? What? There is a saying in management, you know, when you're doing something right, Swamiji, you have to reiterate that what I'm doing is right. Because many people will not even recognize what you're doing is right. So somebody should say, you should also be confident. Somebody like me should say, please do continue this. In fact, there's self-assessment that happens in G. Ramesh Venkateshan, correct? A leader is assessed. They say, if you're doing something right, they say you continue to do it. Don't drop what you're doing well. And what you're not doing well, learn. That is also management. So please understand, if you're doing it, do it with more vigor and rigor and no help other people do. If you're not doing it, please adapt and adopt. Clear? But you understood? No, some glimpse you got? Please come for the morning class. I'll give you more schedule. No? The line items I'll give you. Clear? So, Bhagavan wanted to escape. Let's see what he says now. This is the meaning here. Okay, now, high level solutions. What is that? Shreyan, Swadharmaha, Bigunaha, Paradharmat, Panchami, Paradharmat, Su Anushtitat. Su Avana Swaidam, Naminvi, okay? Padharme, Nidhanam, Shreyaha, Paradharmaha, Bhayavaha. Now, Anmaya. Swadharmaha, Bigunaha, Shreyan, Paradharmat, Swanushthitate. Swanushthitate is one word, but if you break it, Sandhi, Swanushtat, Swanushtitate. Nidhanam, Swadharme, Shreyaha, Paradharmaha, Bhayavaha. Clear? Are you getting it? Anmaya? Kadachidappa? Can somebody acknowledge? You got the Anmaya? Okay, very good. Easy. Swadharmaha, one's own duty. Enna sir, one's own duty. Velila podudella vesham. Na. Nagaraj avare, correct? Aache kade bekandre, go and wear 3-piece suit, go and do boardroom presentation. Come home, wear panche katukoli, angostra kole, japa madi. Artha aitalla? Adara, be clear. It is not your dvivashi or your hypocrite. You need to do what you need to do. Correct? If you go with your vesti and angavastram to boardroom, what will happen? They will not respect you, right? But I'll tell you, when you have no separate conversation, they all appreciate. I've got a lot of friends, different parts of the world, from Japan to California. They all appreciate our religion, our way of life. They ask, what are you doing? Correct? And if you know the meaning for what you are doing, they are willing to listen. All listen with rapt attention. Oh, is that how you train your mind? Yes, we do it every day. We don't have Father's Day or Mother's Day. Father, mother live with us throughout our life. You don't need to go and see Father one day, Mother one day, Mother Day, Mother Day, and all those things there. Correct? We live with mother and father throughout. Higher things are there. Anyway, that is one of our culture also. Not to leave the father and mother in old age home. Your most required when your parents are old. Please understand that. Okay. Now, Swadharmaha, one's own duty, Vigunaha, though performed improperly. Gunaha, Vigunaha, Vigunaha, Viruddham Gunaha, performed improperly, Shreyan is better. Okay. Paradharmat, than another's duty. Paramna, others. Swanaka, our own. So, Paradharmat, from the standpoint, Panchami, than another's duty. Swanushthitat. Write down, when you make Sandhi, Su Anushtitat. Su always means good. Do vanduna bad. Purnida, Kumarji, simple Sanskrit. Sukhamna enna, gooda bada. Dukkamna enna, rendu difference Sukam Dukkam ko. Su and do. Purnida, enga su vandal nalladhu. Do vandana. So anushthita becomes swanushthitat. Perform properly, performed well, performed nicely. Performed in a good way. Su anushthitate, swanushthitate. Nidhanam. So, one's own duty, though improperly performed. That means what? That doesn't mean it's a license to do improperly. Vijayendra, sir, Gita soltar, you can perform improperly. Even if performed improperly, comparative, it is better than doing some other profession very nicely. No, you understand what I'm saying? Vadyar Bulla Vedam சொல்ற வாத்தியார் பிள்ளை person goes and becomes a dancer. என்ன ஆறுது சொல்லுங்க? Please tell me. If a person is a Vaidika, Atmanathan. பையன் என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா is doing dancing-ன்றாங்க. என்ன இந்த மாதிரிலாம் வேற ஏதோ டான்ஸ் ஆடுறாங்க. எப்படி does it? He may earn name and fame, but it will not help his mind. Please understand. He has to come back and understand the roots. தமிழ்ல ஒரு இது இருக்கு. என்ன ஒரு saying இருக்கு. என்ன கலாமல்லி மேடம்? வாத்தியார் பிள்ளை மக்குன்னு சொல்றாங்க. Somehow it says that. Those sayings, anyway, it's a different topic. Anyway, you have to come back and get to your duty. So, that is the first part. One's own duty, though improperly performed, is better than another's duty properly performed. An example Bhagavan is giving. If you are a Kshatriya, Nidhanam, even death, Swadharme, in one's own duty. That's why we say, when somebody goes to the army, they say, when they go back to the frontier, Shankara, you may not see me. I am now in the service of the nation. I may not come back. So, even I am gone, don't worry. They say, no, even if you die, if you're a warrior in one's own duty, Shreyaha, it is better. Means what? You should not go to the battlefield and say, I'm afraid and run away. Nah. Suddenly, you not run away. You do your duty. Nah, Adhe mari, public speaking, biggest challenge, right? When you put in front of the crowd, all preparation is there. You go in front of the crowd, get scared, yes or no? How many people are scared of public speaking? And they say you should go to that course, this course, $100, $200. Yes or not? Children are very bothered. They are not able to speak because they give $100. We'll teach you. Yes or no, Rajasagar? I told you, you learn, teach your son to do Sandhyavandhanam now, Rajasagar. Best public speaker. Vagdevi Nippa. Any topic person can talk. Let me tell you that. I taught you one sloka in Saraswati Puja. You all, Ya Shraddha Dharana Medha Vagdevi Vidhi Vallabha Bhakta Jihva Grasadana Shama Digunada. You chant. I'm telling you, so much of power is there in all our slokas, our mantras. Life becomes very, very easy. I'm telling you, once you practice all these things, officer onnume illa. I'll tell you, my Swamiji may not have studied much. He used to use technology like no one. Therima, Vinodji. First, 10 point somebody WhatsApp la enakku voice message anupar. Enake theriyadu. Even I didn't know you can send a voice message through WhatsApp. You are upset. Please see. So it is not your exposure to education, intellect. Brain na Swami Omkarananda, I'm telling you, naturally brilliant. Sakala Shastra with. He is not studied much academically, please understand. So that is one part. So once if you, because what? Sadharmam, Pandi, anything you give, he can grasp. Like Mahapariva. Encyclopedia of everything, any Shastra. Correct, Rajanan sir? Natya Shastra ma. Enna Kathukano. Mahavira end the mudra enger again. Correct, Padmaspuram should come and know in the mudra enger again. Mahablang boy Pagano. How? Any Shastram you take? How much you studied? Vilupuram school, convent. Up to what? 7th or 8th standard, whatever it is. Correct? Understand that by doing the Anushtanam, Sadharma Anushtanam, you can get any knowledge. Mahabharya on the Ashtavadhanam Mandrigar, Trimamulga, Shatavadhanam Murati Mandrigar, his son, just to show person can know everything. So you can become brilliant by following our way of life. And I'll tell you, the office work, everything, corporate will become absolutely light. It will not be bhoj on you. Will say in Hindi, no bhoj. Okay, now only bhojanam da, no bhoj. So even death is better if that is your duty than doing another duty. That means what? Running away and doing some. I said, Arjuna said, go to the forest, do begging and live a life. It is not right. So doing some is what? For a Kshatriya, Sannyasam is paradharmam. Balatrajan. Sannyasam may be great for a Brahmana. For a Kshatriya, Shastra, Nishiddham. Other than a Brahmana, Krama Sannyasam is Nishiddham for even Kshatriya or Vaishya also. So Bhagavan is saying, I will see, Sannyasam is not a must. Jnanam is a must. Write down. You can get Kshatriya, you can get Jnanam. Vaishya can Jnanam. So Asharamatya, what? Going, don't mix up. You can get the moksha. Clear? Yes or no? So far you're clear? Sadharma is important. You all recognize or not? 5 people say, Pa, Panchabandava, then I'll go to the next sloka, I'll chant and yes or no? Very good. That means what? We all should have a timetable. Please, I'm repeating again and again. From morning, whatever time you get up, say 4 o'clock. I'm giving 4 o'clock, maybe it's too much. Okay, 5 o'clock. Till the time you go to sleep, every act should be conscious, deliberate. You should know clearly what you are doing. Sir, enna pandradhine puriyala sir. Guru sir, சில பேர் சொல்றாங்க இல்லையா, சண்டே மத்தியானம் நல்லா சாப்பிட்ட உடனே சாப்பிடுறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு மயக்கம், சாப்பிட்ட அப்புறம் உண்ட மயக்கம், அதாவது இருக்கே இல்லையா, அது மாதிரி மயக்கத்திலேயே ஓட்டக்கூடாது வண்டியை. Clearly, you have 3:30 AM. Very good, Sheetal. Very good. Have the routine and should deliberate so that you don't later have no remorse. I didn't do that. I did that. Clear? Power nap la pannalam. Venkatraman. Power nap pannungo. Please do power nap. I'm not saying you don't do. Nap life agudadu. Okay, now. So we all now say, okay, everything looks fine. Bhagavan has given the solution. We are thinking. So Arjuna is going to ask the question exactly what is going through our mind. I want to chant this sloka and leave you to think through the Diwali week and come back. Exactly after Diwali we'll meet. I'll tell about that. Okay, let us chant this sloka. Arjuna has woken up now. Arjuna vacha athakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha.
Arjuna uvacha atha kena prayuktoyam papam chariti purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha.
Wonderful chanting, Sahasra. See, when you press the word pra, okay, together. Arjuna uvacha atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. So Arjuna is exactly saying what we want to tell Bhagavan. Bhagavan was there in front of us to ask this question. Hey, you gave high-level solutions, Adharma, and you want to escape? Not so easy, my dear Krishna. It's not so easy. Even though I want to do punya karma, Kaushik, understand this. Even though my mind is saying I should be on the path of righteousness, yes or no? Even though my mind desires to be in the right path, even then I end up committing sin. Yes or no? Correct? Does anybody wants to commit sin? Nobody wants to consciously do, but somehow we are forced into committing some mistakes or sin. Correct or not? So Arjuna is asking this question to Bhagavan. Hey Krishna, something that is prompting us even without our own understanding or control, there's something that is prompting us. Prompted by what? Does this person commit sin? Even though unwilling, as though he is forcibly engaged. That means what? Some shaitan from back is pushing Mari. Arjuna is saying, I want to be in the righteous, but something is forcing me into this. Not under my control. Correct? Rajendra sir, correct? Yeah. Exactly the question you want. I understood, sir. But you not come to the details. Give me the details. I am having a challenge. I want to be on dharma. It is like, Duryodhana. You know what Duryodhana said? Finally, before dying. Janami dharmam nachame pravrittihi. Janami adharmam nachame nivrittihi. I know dharma, but I am not able to follow it. I know adharma, but I am not able to get out of it. So, Arjuna's classical question that even though I want to be on the right, because I'll tell you why it's important, Balanarajan. First, punya karma pandano. I told you, what is the path? Write down the 1, 2, 3 steps. First, karma should be done. From karma, you should get punyam. That punyam you should own. Do it for yourself first. Then from that punyam, your mind will say, let me do karma as karma yoga. Then only mind will become pure. Then will become calm. Then you can study shastra. Then do shravana, manana, and then go to sakshatkara, moksham. So beginningly, you cannot end in moksha. So you have to earn punyam. And punyam cannot be bought in the market. Nah, Balanarajan, please tell me any mall in the world. Nah, punyam give $100. Please understand, for punyam you have to work. And that is Swadharma. Understand now? So Arjuna is asking the classical question that something is forcing us to do wrong things and sin. What is that? If I discover that, then maybe I can come back to the right path. Yes or no? Arjuna is a very thinking individual. He studied all Dharma Shastras, but he's gone to the next level to understand Jnanam, asking this classical question. We'll stop here. Quick announcement. All of you, please come for tomorrow morning's class. Nah, all of you here. 7:30 in the morning, no, Saturday morning, it will be what? 7 p.m. West Coast, 10 p.m. Now, we have actually published, that's right, it's what we're doing. For every festival, we are going to put a web page in which we are going to explain the significance of the festival. And there's a bonus for people in Brahmavidya who want to learn from Brahmavidya. We will also collect specific shlokas from Shastras. For Navaratri, it was Devi Mahatmyam. For Deepavali, it is all from Gita. So I want to actually recognize our Ravi NG. Wonderful job he has done with our vendor to put up a page for us. And in that, Deepavali classically is a 5-day festival. All that is being explained there. Tomorrow, we're going to have a view of that. And with one common shloka, we have put 6 shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. Write down 6 shlokas. And what is the theme for the Deepavali web page? Gurarpan sir. Well, everybody is celebrating. You also celebrate. I must don't please celebrate. Firecrackers, sparkles, light everywhere. It is nearer to Amavasya or not? Naraka Chaturdashi. No, closer to Amavasya or not? So, Lakshmi Puja, all this, right? During darkness, you light up the world outside to bring light from going from darkness. Similarly, for a spiritual seeker, the darkness is ignorance. Ignorance in the mind has to be removed by the light of knowledge called Jnanam. Many people even don't know Bhagavad Gita central theme is Jnanam. Na Guru Arpan sir. Na. Tadidam Gita Shastram what? Jnanam Moksha Shastram is there. So we have selected key shlokas, 6 shlokas. In all the shlokas, you will find the word Jnanam. Jnanam illada shlokathila. We have taken 6 shlokas. Venkataraman sir, appuram paakalam, okay? Focus on Gita. You all, what you should do is now put a target, Swadharma. Before next Deepavali, you should at least commit to memory all these 6 shlokas. Jnanam, Jnanam, Jnanam. So you're also aware that Bhagavad Gita Jnanam is very. And then slowly each sloka I'll do Padayoga Anvaya one day. You understand the meaning in depth. Jnanam, how to attain, why you should attain, what is the benefit, what is the greatness, all that is coming about knowledge, light of knowledge. For other people, it is light of Deepavali, firecrackers, and other things. Spiritual light should come within the mind, light of knowledge. So tomorrow onwards will start. And like Navaratri, well, you all got the email or not? Email, WhatsApp message, similarly, for Deepavali, we will have a campaign where every day when sloka will come, please learn, write all this separately, and every day you include this in your daily prayers. How to make it a habit? By the next Diwali, by heart, every day you should chant this 6 slokas, and then by next Diwali, you will be able to give Vyakhyanam on this. So tomorrow we are going to spend some 10 minutes because tomorrow officially in Trayodashi already for US people. Yeah, nightly army Trayodashi for US people. So it's called, by the business community, Padmini Kaushik, and they call it Dhan Teras. Dhan wealth. Tera 13. Now Dhan Teras in Perundri. They go and buy gold for Lakshmi Puja to be done on Amavasya day. All that is being told. See, the focus on the website is only very small amount of practice. I thought, let me write a full page on each and every day. I thought they will not have great value. We will go and find from somewhere else. Very short about the practice for the day, but more on the Gita shloka, which is very rare. Venkateshwaran CK. You know who is an Acharya? Write down the shloka for the day. So let me tell you. Raja Sagar. Achinodicha Sastranam. Achare sthapayatyapi. Swayam acharte yasmat tasmat acharya uchyate. The job of an acharya is to select the key things from the ocean of Shastras and say how you should follow. And thirdly, Subramanian sir, person also should follow. Should not only give public speech. Swayam acharate yasmat tasmat acharya uchyate. You put those slokas, so please learn them, integrate, and start practicing. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsat Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta San Mangalani Satyayeta. So please come back within less than 12 hours. We'll start the Deepavali messages oriented towards what? Anybody? Jnanam, Jnanam, Jnanam. And last point for the organizers, the Zoom administrators, can you please leave the session for about 5 minutes? Whoever wants to copy the chat text message, please copy paste into your computer. Some people asking, can I get admin privilege, that, this and all? Very easy. Yes or no? Correct? Can somebody confirm it is possible? Balanatarajan, anybody can confirm that you can copy the chat, complete a copy paste. We are very good in copy paste or not? Easy, you can copy paste the chat or not? Some people say, so people can explain. So whatever method, please teach. Technologists, please teach other people how to save. Some people say we don't have time to note that down during the class. A lot of slokas are coming, messages are coming. We don't know what to do. Bala is very good. I think control C. Second. So you do that copy paste, put it in your text box or whatever in your Microsoft Word or whatever it is, and then you can save it and then keep it. Record class is there, but that cannot be. That chat and all cannot be shared. Please understand. You do it out of personal interest. Whoever comes to the class, you can have a personal copy there. Am I okay with you? You're all okay with this? Raja Sagar? Correct, Ken? Balantrajan, okay, yeah. So you do some work if you want a copy of the chat box, okay? Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat. So organizers, please leave the chat window open for about 5 minutes before shutting down the meeting. That's my request, okay? Nathanathan, clear? Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om, thank you.